Hi, I'm Pete. I'm an IT manager slash superhero.
Pete, bad news.
What happened?
I put a very expensive latte on top of my car, drove off, and it spilled. It's bad.
How's that my problem?
Oh, my laptop was up there too.
Okay, that's why we use connection services to manage our cloud. Everything's backed up. I can access your stuff remotely. You won't miss a meeting.
I really wanted that latte, Pete.
For hardware, software, support, and empathy. For Pete's sake, connect with Connection.
Hear that? Is that America cheering or a sausage patty sizzling to perfection? It's time to cheer for Egg McMuffin and fresh cracked eggs at McDonald's. It's time to wake up to the aroma of freshly baked biscuits and treat yourself to a real honest-to-goodness morning meal. Breakfast, it's on at McDonald's. Now enjoy a large iced coffee for just $2 and a breakfast sandwich to make a meal. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's daily meeting. Glad to have everyone on today. It is Thursday. Hopefully you are having a thankful Thursday. Love to always see your shining, smiling faces. That's code for put your camera on if you can. All right. Love to see your lovely, shining, smiling faces. All right. This is where you get a behind-the-scenes look the ATS JR companies and how it is run on a daily basis. I'm about to introduce you to our founder. Pass it over. Get out of the way of greatness. So our founder and CEO of the ATS JR companies, the gentleman who hails from G-Town, Galveston Island, Texas, who is the millionaire maker, the gentleman who you want in your corner to fight for prosperity. This is your friend, your brother, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Thank you so much. Good to see all of you this morning. Good to see all of you. Have you figured out how to do this? All right, I will do it. Then I would do it. Also, what I just pointed to you, that's been on there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This has been on here for 2 weeks. Want me to say it out loud?
No, I can't see from there.
What does that say?
I don't know. I can't see.
All right, then hold on. Right here. So you can see it on your laptop now. That's been on there for 2 weeks. All right. I am doing some silent corrections. I get to sit in Monica's spot. I'm cool now. Yes. She has a.
That's right.
Yes. She has a fancy $3,000.
It does make you look cool. Something about sitting in that spot.
It does. It does. It does.
You do look kind of cool today.
Yeah. That's because I'm in Monica's shoes.
Well, Monica's got like something going crazy about in her background. You don't have it going on in your background.
Well, yeah, that's her something.
She be sitting there. She be doing something right there.
Yeah, she got a whole brand new all glass desk, and even had the IKEA come in and put it together.
Office Depot, not IKEA.
It's from IKEA, Jerome. We saw it ourselves. From IKEA. IKEA, top of the line. That's what I saw. Top of the line. All right. Let's see. Had a good time last night. We were with Mr. Ken Johnson. Yes. With Mr. Ken Johnson. And it was a gooder. It was a good time. And Sugar even cooked for us. So I did not follow my calorie counts. I did not. Yes. No, actually. Yes, I wouldn't even call it leftovers. She fixed y'all specifically a plate and said, take this back. Take this back with them.
Thank you, Dr. Trask.
Yes. And Ashley just ran off. I was talking to her best friend, and then she was like, whatever, I'm gone. Just like that. That's what happened.
No. I had my mommy there last night, guys. My mommy came with me.
Her mom came.
I still say mommy. Yeah. I'm probably 58, 90 years old saying, my mommy.
Yes. Her mommy came.
It's all right.
Mm-hmm. Her mommy came. Miss Sharon sat right next to me. And she had cocoa butter on and she was looking like she smelled good. And I said, well, how you doing, ma'am? And then, she wanted to apply for ATS and no, I'm joking. I'm just taking the story too far. But yes, good looking woman that was super.
She's been in ATS since day one. Since my
day
one,
one.
she's where I go, she follow. Where she go, we follow. We're a team.
Yeah, well, she was fantastic. Her energy is most fantastic. So shout out to her. Ken, give us a rundown what happened last night.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How you doing, sir?
Good morning.
First, let me say to you and Miss Grace, thank you, because I didn't know y'all was doing a turnaround. And that's some heavy stuff. Just saying that, that shows deep dedication. But we had a great time as usual. We get more and more people tuning in, and I want to personally thank everybody who helped out with Mike. I'm going to be delivering Miss Helen $1,000 today. Spoke with her last night after we left the meeting, and those of us who were there, we signed his shirt. So yeah, appreciate ATS, appreciate Mr. Antonio for all that you do. Guys, Wednesday night is not about Ken W. Johnson, as you know. It's about us, because I'm looking forward to the day where we utilize all 3 rooms and they be packed out with new guests and being assigned to those of you guys who've been showing up, being faithful with us. So we definitely gonna show and spread the love. So thank you guys. Thank you, Antonio and Grace. That was a big sacrifice. I know what it is being on the road, used to travel a lot. And when he told me that, I was impressed even more. But so thank you to you and Grace. Thank you, Dr. Sugar, for the good grub. And thank everybody, Tierney and Miss Christina, that drove all the way from Grove, Beaumont area. So that's sacrifice, and that means a lot. So thank you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes, put your hands together. And yes, we did a turnaround. What time did we get back last night, Grace?
It was around 1:45, 2 a.m.
That's it. That's how much we love Mr. Ken Johnson. And Grace actually drove the whole time. She had to drive. I had to drive for like an hour on the way down. But this time she got tired.
Wait a minute. I got to give it up for my mentor. He don't get in the car to drive. Come on, y'all.
No. I don't drive. But I didn't want to die either.
That's right. Because you're not stupid. See what you don't want to do versus not being stupid. See, it works.
Absolutely. See? And the car told on her. I was messing with her with Ken on the way down. The car beeped real loud, Jerome. It's, what did it say, Grace? Driver attention low. And it kept beeping because it's got them cameras in there. And something, Ken said something about the pool or something, whatever. It caught her sleeping. You understand? Caught her dozing and told on her. Yes, it sure did. And I said,
that's those new cars. Yeah. They were like, don't you want to take a break? Yeah. I suggest you take a break. Mm-hmm. This is a strong suggestion that you should take a break. Yeah. Like, what?
I know them Teslas got it in there too. They got 3 cameras in there, something like that. Well, anyway, it said driver attention low. The whole dashboard lit up orange, had that real big, and it had a coffee mug saying, "Wake yourself up, Grace." And I said, "Yeah, why don't you just go ahead and find that? Just get that next exit and we'll switch." But on the way up, she was good. She was so full of Dr. Sugar's cooking and Ken's energy, and she drove the whole way back. I kept saying, "You want to switch? I'm good. You want to switch? I'm good." And she wouldn't lie. When she did get tired, she just stood. It was a little gas stop. We almost ran out of gas. I forgot to fill the gas tank out. About 48 miles out, that gas light came on. And let me tell you something about driving. When we do road trips, I make sure it don't hit half a tank. I don't like stopping in them small towns. As a 250-pound black man, you understand? Okay, let me just give it to you real, all the way real. And I sure enough forgot that we stopped at some town, I don't know, no name. I only had one gas station, but it was all right. And then the machine wouldn't accept my card. It said sale declined, so I had to go inside. And the guy was just as nice as could be. He had on a biker, on a biker mask. And he was like, "All right, buddy." I was like, "Okay, well, all right." So it was fantastic. Fantastic. Sugar, tell us about thine cooking.
Oh my goodness.
Where's she at? She on?
She's on.
Unmute your mind. She probably cooking right now. Stop cooking for a second, Sugar, and tell us about your cooking last night. There you go. And did I tell you I actually left me? Okay, I'm gonna come back to it.
Everybody give Sugar a round of applause too, because she started with our business consultant and she put out her product and sold all 96 things in 10 days with our coaching. So somebody that's a lot for somebody to take something from her vision and put it into a product and sell out in her first 10 days.
Wow, amazing. Amazing. Keep getting that coaching.
Yes, Dr. Sugar.
Yes, keep getting that coaching with Justin. Look, and I keep forgetting to tell you I gotta talk to Justin. That's why it's my fault, Kate. I keep forgetting to tell her, and then I'm so not administrative. But I just make me this free up time I can text him and we'll play it by ear. It ain't even gotta be on the calendar. He too. Just we right there at the finish line. I need to holler at him. Look, he posted a picture on Instagram, so sexy, y'all. He was looking like El DeBarge. Yesterday, yeah, buddy. Ashley said, put us on the wait list. They want to be there. They want to be. Well, get on the wait list to get. Y'all all need to be on the wait list to get some of that e-commerce coaching with Justin, so you can sell out too. Yeah, y'all need to be on that wait list too. No, Justin and I got everything together. We just need to get together. He needs to give me some talking points of his vision, and we can. After that, boom, it's going down because I got everything. I got everything worked out. He has everything worked out. But in the meantime, I love that he is trustworthy. Actually, I love that he is efficient, and then trustworthy to be taking care of y'all without error. Shout out to that. Sugar, tell us about thine cooking. No, you don't.
Well, good morning.
There you go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I had this with Mom, so I'm back on now.
Okay.
Yesterday was just wonderful, but I got upset because my cornbread didn't turn out. It was ugly. I had ugly cornbread. So what I did when I came home, I went back by the store. I picked up cornbread again, and I went and I came home and I made another batch, and it was perfect. It was beautiful. So that just shows you, don't quit, y'all, no matter what it is. Don't quit. Just keep going after it. And the chicken was just great, and the greens was just so good. And I was just excited about watching everybody eat, even the children, because see, that's my heart and my passion. But I'm using my own spices. And I've got to really give a shout out to Justin. Justin, I'm telling you, Justin don't play. He says, either you're going to hate me or you're going to love me in the end. And I told him, I said, Justin, with all your knowledge and wisdom, whatever you tell me to do, I have to do it because you're already where I'm creeping to be. So whatever it is, if you say turn cartwheels 3 times, I'm going to have to find a way to get my big butt over my head and turn a cartwheel because you're already there, just like Antonio. They're young, but they're already where we're creeping to be, where we're trying and striving to get to. And so the sales have been great. But I cooked, y'all, and I cooked using my own spices. And that's a big thing because I really, 2 months ago, I would have never thought I would be doing that. But because of ATS, because of e-commerce, and all of you that are supporting me, even my mom says, thank you guys for supporting her daughter. And Mama Rosie, when she says something, she means it. So I just want to thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you all for just believing and trusting in what God sees in me that sometimes I don't even see, but I'm getting there. Thank you.
We love you.
My Lord, yes, we do.
Well, Dr. Sugar, when I gave you the menu, We don't care about the cornbread being ugly. It went into our ugly bellies.
So did. I'm about to address that cornbread too.
Cornbread was delicious.
Yeah. She tripping. I'm about to. In fact, let me. I'm gonna say something real quick.
That's what the question was. Did she bring the cornbread back home? Like, was it that ugly?
That cornbread.
Right. Okay. I was gonna say, because usually ugly stuff is there on purpose so that the people will leave it so you can bring your ugly good stuff back home.
This was Southern cornbread. I'm address the cornbread real quick, and I'm gonna get Justin to respond to that because she said a lot of great things about Justin, and I definitely want him to respond. That was Southern cornbread. First off, I'm no longer in ketosis. I don't know if you understand that. That cornbread had so much sugar in it, it was cake.
It was.
Okay. You understand? I am no longer in ketosis. This is wait till you eat that cornbread. As that cornbread, you don't even measure how much shit. That's when you that's when you go with the bag, right? And then you go, okay, right there. That's enough. Ain't no scoops or no measurements. That cornbread was so good. It was. I literally leaned in Grace and I said, "Ain't no damn reason this cornbread should taste like cake. Don't make no sense. I ain't lying. So this was not vegan cornbread. Okay, it wasn't. It was not a diet approved. Your Susans and your Joshuas would not like said cornbread. As a matter of fact, I need to do chest and cardio today just to get that cornbread out of me. But the show was good. That was my grandmother's cornbread.
Eat the cake, Adam. Eat the cake. And the greens was made with turkey, no pork at all, but it was smoked turkey. So for those of you that are eating healthier, it was the first time that I had ever cooked the greens a different way with the turkey instead of the pork hocks.
I don't care what she say. Them greens.
Yeah, Dr. Sugar, that's that Philly style right there.
I don't care what she say.
And thank you so much, Dr. Sugar, because those greens were delicious. And I would not.
Best thing on the plate. Best thing on the plate.
That mac and hold on now. That mac and cheese.
All that mac and cheese.
I had me a bowl of cornbread with the greens on top. And I was
So y'all just gonna punish me for not making a plate. That's what y'all doing right now. You're just gonna punish me.
You should, as I said, Ashley just got up and left. Furthermore proof.
Ashley, no.
Yep, she just got up and left.
I was trying to be a good daughter.
Yeah, okay. Well, you
Ashley,
no.
I know, Renee. I feel so jaded.
Yeah, buddy. Anywho, let me get Justin. What Sugar said, Justin. Yes, same thing with me. Like me, don't bother me, man. She said a lot of good things about your coaching and a lot of good things about your vision, and selling out her entire product in 10 days, and she ain't never sold out nothing. Seems like that's some harvest right there. Won't you go and talk about it, man, and respond to it as long as you want.
Well, more important than that, she's selling out, but her foundation is correct. So she learned the business systems behind the foundation to do it brick and mortar retail and to transition into e-commerce as well. And then to utilize Antonio's vision with sales funnels and his expertise, because you got to have your foundation right to get that stuff together. If he said, let's go sales funnels, and you don't have a foundation right, and he's giving you a swirl of customers, and you might even have your product correct, but you had a negative, or you're just breaking even. Once you get big orders, you're gonna start sinking like the Titanic. But if your foundation is right, your profit margin is right, your mindset and your vision is right, and your confidence is up, your sales skills is up, your team building is up, then you can conquer everything. Because every opportunity that comes before you is now a blessing instead of a challenge. So that's basically what the coaching is about. It's mindset first, sales and marketing, learning how to do it the retail way, transitioning and learning how to do it the e-commerce way, learning how to use the people and the opportunity and the tools to be of service to them, but also to be of service to your vision as well. Because a lot of people have resources. Me, myself, I had to, sometimes sit back and do a gut check and say, well, what resources am I not utilizing for their benefit and for my benefit? And if you look through your contact list, you have a bunch of resources that you can utilize and change each other's lives. So that's basically what the coaching is about what it has transformed into. Like I said before, I never was really coaching. I'm just building businesses in different states and different countries. So this is my time to give back and be of service and help build for the culture as well.
That's it, man. Come on, y'all. Let me your mics and clap for that.
Woo, for the culture.
So I'll leave the email. I'll leave my email under there, and you guys can email me if you want. What's up, app? And we're gonna start doing some group economics and share. In other words, if we have resources here or consumers there, we'll start to put everything like we were doing before. If you have a product, you can put it on the store for free if it's already done. If you have a vision and a product and you have to really bring it to the starting line, to really bring it to bat, that's going to take some time and some coaching. And it's not as easy as it looks. If you ask some of the coaching clients, it's really not as easy as it looks. You may even have the product there, but to bring it to where it actually can be sold and you're making a profit and you have a business system and your money's starting to work for you, it's a little bit longer of a process, a little bit harder of a process. It's going to take a little bit more people skills, conquering some fears, those type of things. So if you're ready, or even if you have a vision, you think you're ready, you can give me a call or email me and we'll go over some details and see what your store is doing, what you want to do. And we build 6-figure business systems within the first year, 6 figures, 7 figures, maybe in year 2 or the end of year 1, once we transition into full e-commerce and utilize everything. And as a share network. So Antonio's network is your network. My network is your network. But once your foundation is right, you can be on our store, you can be on his store, you can have your own store, and you continue to move.
It's a grown man talking. I know. Okay, that's it right there. Come on, y'all.
I have a quick question for Justin.
Okay. Go ahead, Damali.
If you own a drop ship website, but you don't have a personal product, would your coaching be beneficial, or is your coaching more around figuring out how to launch and market your own personal product?
No, if you own a drop ship, what was your name again?
Damali. My husband has a drop ship website that he wants to reinvigorate.
Oh, hi, Damali. Well, yeah, I can definitely teach you how to drop ship, keep your profit margins going, and basically outsource all of your resources. In other words, your shipping, your costs, how to do product and product research, how to mix and match bundle deals together to make that work. Ads that are useless and ads that are fruitful for your business as well. Perfect. How to separate your market, because drop shipping, you got to drop ship most times from overseas. Are you in the US or you overseas?
No, we're here in Houston, but he has a website that's a drop ship website.
No, but the majority of the resources, you want to set up your distribution hubs and in multiple spots so that your customers will get their goods within a 2 to 3 day time frame. If you drop shipping, most drop shipping comes from China, and that sometimes could take 2 to 3 weeks. So depending on what your product is, and that was cool a year ago, and maybe even 8 months ago, but now everybody has distribution. So that same product that you have, they would get it in 3 days.
Got it.
Yours would be on a container coming from China, and your customer would have to wait. So there's certain products that you want to buy here, certain products that you want to buy there. Electronics you want to be careful of. Is a list of things for product development, especially if you're not doing it every day full time.
Can you drop that email in the chat so I can pass it along? He was asking, so I wanted to get the information to him.
Definitely use the email. Okay.
And I want to say also, Justin isn't just mentoring or coaching. He becomes a friend. He becomes like a brother. He's so into what it is that he's doing that you have to respect it. Even though at the beginning, I didn't understand a thing he was talking about, but I just kept listening and kept taking down my notes because he's into the numbers. That man can throw those numbers around. You tell him a number and he does this here and he comes up with an answer. And it's like, where did you get that from? But see, now, because I took the time out, even after our conversations, to be able to say, well, this does make sense. So Now I know what the bottom line is. I know what my profit line is, my profit margin. You know, I know how to take the whole bulk of something and what it costs me to do it with it. But I did not, and this is something, y'all, I did not include or think about what the shipping was going to be. And that shipping and the price of the product kind of all set, but it still kept me positive. Not a lot, but it kept me positive and not negative. So that's something that, you know, when you're going through everything, include that shipping. There's that shipping. So now I have a different container that I'm using, a different packaging that won't cost me as much because, you know, everything is by weight and how far it's going. But Justin, I mean, and not only that, but he teaches you history and not being a slave and you know the mental mindset. No matter if you're 67 or if you're 27, you have a mindset, and he's able to get into that mindset, and he'll say, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And he has me cold calling, warm calling, and hot calling, and which I love. I love being on the telephone.
Listen, if you can't sell, like I tell Sugar, if you can't sell, you ain't got it. But Sugar got it.
She got it. E-commerce is big. No, thank you for saying that about Justin, because I have Phil in strategic spot and I have Justin in strategic spot. E-commerce, there's a reason why y'all don't see e-commerce classes right now. I'm ATS Business University. Not that we haven't made a ton of money in e-commerce. It takes too long to teach right now. You can't, when you see e-commerce, it's a whole college. You can't cram e-commerce.
No.
It's not a class. It's not even a course. It's a lifestyle, really. It really is. And it's if you're, I would say this, and then I'm gonna move on. If you are not committed to your e-commerce store, I wouldn't even contact Justin. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. You're just gonna make him use a deep voice too much.
You know what?
Okay, just don't. But now, no one says you have to be. Well, anyway, I'm not even going to qualify that. Trust me on this. There's a lot of information. He dropped a nugget so cold that y'all, I'm not even sure if y'all paid attention to it, but the game that changed 8 months ago is what he was telling you. You want to have multiple distribution centers. He basically told y'all that you need to have warehouses everywhere across the globe. Now, how do you spend trillions of dollars, billions of dollars for each warehouse? Well, Justin has a way. And it doesn't cost billions of dollars.
I'll drop some fruit game on you too. If you follow the money trail, I mean, a lot of us start off from humble beginnings. I don't know about most of y'all, if y'all got a bunch of millions to throw at different things when you first start off, but if you follow the money trail and you follow the product, and the company is putting the advertising and the dollars behind the product, you can take a smaller profit margin and ship each country, depending on where it's warehouse, using a mega store who already has, you know, all the distributions locked up. Say, I don't need to say no names, but so you can look at a product and say, okay, this product, they spent millions of dollars on this product. Well, I know I can sell this product here. Where is this product warehouse and shipped? Who's distributing it? What's my profit margin? We know we want to be in the 500 to 1,000% profit margin. But if I sell it here, it'll be in the 50 to 200, 300% profit margin, meaning that I can only sell online. I can't retail because I have to pay the retailers some money for putting my stuff on the shelf. And I have to customize it to make mine different than everybody else's on the shelf. So if I follow this product and it's here and I can create a customer base for it, and I can only make a little 300% or 400% profit margin versus making a 700% profit margin and have to wait 3 weeks for shipping, I can build my client base off that 300-400% profit margin while ordering more product on the 700-800% profit margin. And when that gets there, then I can just double that and get my other 300% profit margin that way. If you guys will go with the numbers and understand what I'm saying. So, and that's just following the product to where you don't got to put up your own money. because it could be a slow grind. So you want to put up your own money and slow up things here and wait on one product. You can then, if that product don't work, you don't have to pay for it. You can either buy it in bulk or you can just post it on your store and let it in this pay on demand. That product ain't clicking the way it's supposed to click. Do some product research, put another one on there. Put another one, like keep switching to it click. And then add bundle deals to add to offset your profit margins. So if you want to be at an overall 500% profit margin for your store and everything that you sell, but one product is at 30, one product is at 50, one product is at 500, one product is at 1,000, but you have lead magnets, you can throw sub products in there that'll offset. And at the end of the day, your P&L will be at 500% profit margin, which is good numbers when you got to put up no money.
And that becomes infinite profit at that
Free game of the day.
Free game of the day, y'all. That's
Love
fantastic.
it. Thank you.
That's fantastic. This is why y'all don't see me teaching e-commerce, which brings me now. I got a lot of everything here is bombshell after bombshell after bombshell. All right, after bombshell. Some of the bombs are smaller than others. Someone said, damn, he need a class signing up for coaching. Someone said that about Justin. All right, Eames. Tell them kids be quiet real quick.
Yes, sir.
All right. It is.
Look.
It's spring break? Even.
No, it's all right. We on spring break, but listen, we clubbed in.
Already. Well, look.
Yeah, I was the one down in spring break program all that noise.
We down here. Yeah, that's us. We down here in San Antonio. We just got here last night.
I thought you was in Florida. I went down there to Florida to close on a property, and it's like, oh my Lord, everybody out there, all the teens and young boys going nuts.
No, we're not doing that.
With no mask. Yeah.
No mask.
No
we gotta stay masked up. No.
Dropping droplets in each other's eyes and stuff. It is imperative, especially, you know what? I don't know what y'all doing, but if I were y'all, the Eameses, I would get on the phone or in person with Antonio and Deanna today.
Yes, sir.
Especially since y'all in San Antonio. Now, when you come, if you come in person and you see me drinking scotch, smoking a cigar, just know I'm on brand. All right, just know I'm on brand. Now, it is, if I were you, I would get with me today. Okay, let me say a little more information. Okay, sure.
Yes.
Okay. If
there
she go. All right, there I got both of them now. If I would get here today, because one of the major announcements of MExit, I'll give it to y'all now. I kind of leaked it yesterday, that ATS, and it's been that way. I've been building it, for 6 years now. And I remember y'all saying something. I told y'all to get with me. It's that K through 12.
Mm-hmm.
If I were y'all, I would get with me today.
Road trip.
Because ATS is absolutely has K through 12 inside of the same website, Sharing Our Wealth. Absolutely. We will be in homeschooling. And from homeschool, they go right to college. Help me, somebody. If I were you, only missing.
Come on, Antonio.
I'm only missing
That's
2
what's
more
up.
teachers.
My
only
son
missing.
just one. He don't even is.
He's just one. You can put him in there right now. I'm only missing 2 more teachers. I wonder where I can get them from.
I both shit the ends. That's what I get 2 coaches too. That wasn't Adrian this time. That was Ashley.
I tried to do it 2 years ago, but Grace was around here slow footing. Get on the mic, Grace, and confess your sins briefly.
You know, Grace.
I want to hear that positive stuff, Monica.
He did. He told me, hey, I'm homeschooling my boys. I need you to K through 12 because people are gonna need this. He didn't know why. I just know.
All right, don't stop it. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. I'm gonna tell you one of the things. Now, of course, y'all know I'm not doing K through 12 regularly, right? Yeah, ain't no sense in y'all even thinking that's something I would do. Yeah. Social study. Ain't no sense in y'all even thinking that. Let me tell you one of the feature programs. It's too late. It's unstoppable, so I can tell you now. We're gonna have a math program that's accelerated, K through 12 math. And right now I got it in less than a year. So what you do, K through 12 math.
Thank you, Antonio.
Yes, sir. K through 12 math in 1 year or less. In 1 year or less. It's an accelerated math program. Because all you need are the principles and understanding. You do not need to go to school for 13 years.
Come on.
That is it's trash, but it's a cash system. You know, somebody had Justin come coach the school system and say, look, this is what you do. You stretched it out 13 years. And Justin started shooting some numbers and said, you get billions of dollars. That's what happened. That's what happened. And my son need help now. I'm going to tell you what made me come up with that, my own pain. My kids, 12 and 8 now, they almost 9. They want to be programmers and YouTube stars. And let's just say have, YouTube stars. And math is in their way. Steve, the only logical thing not math and reading and stuff like that was in their way. The only logical thing I can come up with is let's get it out the way. So I had to put my boys and hurry up and teach them this stuff. Why? Because I want them to have an 8 years experience programming. So by the time they're 18, they've been programming since they were 8 years old. Do you understand the significant advantage one would have when you are 19 and you are a master programmer that has 10 years experience and marketing professionalism and master sales funnels and hundreds of products on the internet for sale? You don't know. You don't get interviewed at that point. At that point, your interview process goes like this here. Wow, Mr. Smith, we've read your resume. We've checked you online. We've seen your games. We've seen your numbers. Yep. Just to make sure it's you, here's a problem we'd like you to solve. Well, you're hired. You're now the vice president of technology here at Google. Or if my kids being like they daddy, they apply and Google don't respond fast enough, they gonna get mad, be like, fine, I'll build my own Google. And then there you go. This is what I desire for my children. And I'm speaking in a bunch of minds because I want you to understand how I came up with this. My children should not, under any circumstances, go to adulthood without a 10-year advantage.
Yes, sir.
And I figured, hey, I bet you everybody else feel like that too about their kids. I bet you I'm on to something. Is this right?
Yes,
all right. So one of the announcements that I was going to surprise y'all with, I'm still going to surprise you. If I'm telling you it means I done fooling around and did something that's even bigger. One of the announcements is, we in the high school now, and kindergarten and all that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? K through 12, boom, right here. That means your kids can go from 5 to 85, all in. Just imagine if Harvard start teaching K through 12.
Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm.
Anywho, so that's one thing. Now, what I want to, anybody, Eames, if I were you, it would behoove you. It would behoove you. Yeah. Look at all I see y'all, my future professors and vice presidents and deans. Look at them deans of the school.
At Capella University, you're in control of your education. With the game-changing FlexPath format, you can set your own deadlines and move at your own pace. The faster you move, the more you save. Visit capella.edu to learn more.
Meet Shannon Simmons, owner of Rad Ads Ad Agency. Shannon's biggest client is across the country, and they requested an in-person meeting tomorrow. So she used her American Express Business Cards app feature, which lets her track her business expenses, from the last-minute flight to the late-night burrito upon arrival. Big meeting Tuesday, expenses recorded Wednesday, crushing it every day. Built for business by American Express. Don't do business without it. While this story is fictional, the value of Amex Business Cards is real. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/businesscards.
And principals and look at the little one. Unmute your mic, Shanae, so they can. So the
good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Can we get a collective? That's it.
We got a birthday boy today. He's 10.
Birthday boy today. 10. All right. Well, now I know a birthday. A phone call to do. A phone call.
Happy birthday.
Yes. A phone call will be sufficient.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Member.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Very welcome. Yes. Coach Eames' a phone call to be sufficient. Y'all going on out there to SeaWorld and SeaWorld around and stuff.
We got a couple days, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me. Monica already corrected me. When you correct me, get on the mic and correct me. Okay, yeah, she gonna point. No, don't phone point. You get on the mic and correct me. Now, there you go. She was like, "They in the backyard. Be quiet. Shut up."
Right.
Yeah, I want to see that. Be quiet. All right. Well, when you get here, don't bring the kids. I'm gonna make y'all drink. Okay, there you go. There you go. Something like that. I'm kind of joking. Kind of. I'm not all the way joking, Jerome, but I am a bad influence. Just like when I got to Baltimore, Jerome was like, "Nah, I can't pay you, but you're gonna eat well." That's what Jerome said. You're gonna eat well. Take these pancakes. Sit down right here. Eat this food. Boy, I ate good with Jerome. Yeah, buddy. You're so welcome, Christina. So welcome. Christina ready to pull her kids out of school now. She was saying that yesterday. Right now. And in the high school, in the K through 12, robotics, engineering, computer programming, everything STEM, everything programming. And y'all ready for this? Business, sales, and marketing too. Anywho, let me keep going because y'all only gonna see.
Those are the real skills that they need. What they don't teach our babies now.
That's why I'm trying to not rush. That's why we have these accelerated programs to get you this general knowledge quickly, so your children can start focusing on what they want to be by the time they're 8. I don't know why we have bought hook, line, and sinker that you're supposed to figure life out 25 to 35. That is not a good system. Do you understand? That's not basic finances, all that stuff. Absolutely. It's in there. Yeah. That's not a good system. Your children should start figuring life out at 8. And if they not sure, at least they be unsure till they 14. Somebody get what I'm saying? Don't put them 6 years of uncertainty in their 20s. Put them in their teens.
You dropping bombs right now.
Yeah. My kids know exactly what they want to do because I force them to figure it out. I don't tell them what to do. I just get this little crap out the way and I say, you want to do this? As soon as my kids say, oh, daddy, you know what I want to do? I want to be this. I say, okay. And the first thing I do the next day, I say, here you go. And I let them try it. And as soon as they go, then I know, you understand what I'm saying? Because stuff look good until you actually got to do it. Because if it's too hard and it's too difficult and it's impossible and there's no way you can get through it, but you like it, that's where you're supposed to be. Somebody missed that major nugget.
Come on, Daddy. I would heard it like that.
That's a major nugget. If it's too difficult, but you like this stuff, that's where you're supposed to be at. Go ahead, Susan.
Antonio, what you are offering with this program for K through 12 is what we paid thousands of dollars for by sending our kids to private school because our daughter was reading, we don't even know how, before, at 3. And, went to preschool, she was way above the preschool. And so was our son. So, we found a little private school that was an international school. She was from, I believe, Iran. Can't remember right now, but she started the schools and they were already in full speed when we got there. And they went on field trips every week. I could go in there and be there whenever I wanted, if I wanted to. And the parents were actively involved in everything. So, they learned a foreign language. They learned as much as at that time was available. But it was expensive and it was a small school. They had several in the state, in Columbus. And then they also had one, I forget, in the Caribbean now, one of the islands there. And so your kid could go there for a semester and learn and learn other and meet kids from all around the world. And so it was an international school. So we had kids of every nationality, every race, and every economic system because they had scholarships.
Amazing.
So and they all took Taekwondo as a discipline and participated in that. So what you are offering and at the cost that people are getting this and our kids, knew it to a certain extent what they wanted to do, even in the midst of all the craziness and their friends, not going there. So I'm just applaud you for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. She's right.
Antonio, can I put some perspective on that? Just being in the schools right now.
Yeah.
So I'm a middle school teacher. We both are. And I can tell you right now, I have 8th graders who cannot read. It's normal. It's acceptable. We don't have what they call elective classes. Like there's no foreign language being taught right now, most middle schools in our urban communities. Computer skills is not happening. Most of our kids, I've been working with my students on learning how to send emails because their emails look like their text messages. They just don't know how to use the technology. Math is a whole nother situation. Most of their math is on the 3rd grade level in middle school. So this is beyond necessary what Antonio is proposing and what he's doing. We struggle with our own children because we have to take them out the public school system. So, it's always ironic. People are like, you teaching it, but because I teach in it, I know what the situation is. Like, it's real. You see it every day, you hear it every day. The most simplistic words that you can put on a screen, they don't know what it is. I have my students reading a third grade paragraph. They can't complete it. They don't know what, they really don't know what, they can't comprehend it. Even if they can read it, there's no comprehension. So we're behind on math, we're behind on reading. And again, let's not bring technology into it because they just don't have access. They just don't have it.
Yeah, don't even have
All those programs are cut out. So yeah.
No, that's what a hell of perspective. I ain't know none of that. I know they can't write in cursive no more because we don't teach it. I know that much.
We're not teaching cursive. They don't know. We're actually told not to teach cursive. So yeah.
See, there now I'm gonna leave that whole woke subject alone that just popped in my head. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm not even, man. Let me share my screen. I don't even want y'all to think. This is one of, I got the curriculum split in half. Okay, so can y'all see this here? So this is one. Here's another one, but I gotta be careful because I got like passwords. Hold on, let me stop my screen. I got my kids' passwords on this joy too. So let me make sure I get past that. Yeah, look at it. Tony's login, Aiden's login, Ashton's login. Yeah. No, I just need to get past these. There we go. Let me make sure. All right, we good to go. We're good to go. Let me there. Right there. All right, there we go. All right, no more passwords on the screen. This is whatever. No more passwords. Here we go. I want y'all to see something. This was anyway. And you ain't even, and I'm using other resources, man. I'm using Apple. I'm using his. If y'all click this, you're welcome. Hold on, where's the chat at? I dare you to click that. I dare you. I dare you to click it. Tell me, if somebody unmute your mic and tell me what pop up. Oh, okay. I didn't already download it. Never mind. You got lucky. You got. I already downloaded it. It was somebody like me giving away their full programming. So all I do is find stuff like that. And then look, right here.
It doesn't show up when you hit it.
Yeah, they took it down because it was That's all right. Click that. Click skillscrush.com. Tell me what pop up.
15 free coding games to improve and level up your coding skills.
Who do you think want that?
My son.
You understand. Sitting right there. Sitting right there. Now that's now coupled with ATS training, sounds like, y'all ready for this? Because we're not going to let your kids learn how to program a game without releasing that game on Apple and Google.
Say it one more time.
We're not going to let your kids program 15 games without also selling 15 games.
Sure. Okay.
The same game will go on the internet 15 times. Because what we're going to say is, now, here's how you do it. Now, everybody add your own stuff to it. Okay. That's the easiest part. Well, that's the easy. I want easy. Here we go. Now, all this stuff. So can you see how coding focused this is? Yeah. That's Tip is supposed to have it lined up. I heard that. Apple developer programs. Anyway, now you can see, listen, I did this. This is 2017, 2018. I'm rushing them. Anyway, forget all that there. Forget all this here. Don't worry about it. But watch. Look, watch. They go from.
I saw physics 1 and 2.
And I need, because I figured something out, Susan. I figured something out. Here it is, third grade, first grade. I was going back to make sure I was reinforcing some stuff. And then this is reading. Here's their reading classes.
Oh, universal laws and you Einstein science.
This is a reading classes. This ain't got nothing to do with ain't no fit about read no Cat in the Hat. No, we ain't doing that. Einstein, universal laws. Look, Aid in Action got a cognitive behavioral therapy. Einstein's relativity, and they too young. No, they not. I keep giving it to them until they get it. I don't give a damn. I don't. You gonna get it. You get these. You get that YouTube, don't you?
Come on, grandma.
You get that Nintendo. You gonna get this quantum physics too. These kids learn whatever you throw at them. They learn how to cuss.
Oh, okay, Reverend.
Then they can learn how to physics. All right. And then here, rich dad, poor dad, do this here. And forget all this. Anywho, keep going. Watch this here. And then I ain't playing no games. Physics. After
1 and 2. AP 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Watch this here. And I don't care what grade they in. This is me saying, hey, 8-year-old, you're doing college level physics now. Anyway, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then look, here's one sneaking in on you. Watch this here. Oscillations in mechanical waves. No, I'm not joking. Actually, my kids are weird. They weird. I hate biology. I put it in there. I hate biology. I really do. Then right here, electrical engineering. Okay. Then here's all the technology stuff. Computer programming, coding, Minecraft design. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to get this here. My kids love Minecraft. I made sure I put stuff. You're welcome. Let me give you this top secret information. Hold on. I got it all in there. Y'all welcome. I just clicked something for you. Star Wars, Frozen. Let me stop sharing my screen. Share your screen, Diana, so they can see. Ain't nobody wrenching around and praying around on here.
I'm gonna let down.
I need y'all to get that they are right now on Minecraft buying levels. They might as well build so they can buy. So go all the way up so they can see the top. Now I need you to spirit of excellence. Let them see this. This is one of the classes. Wow. Who's got a kid in the background right now? Ask them if they would love to take this. Let's poll the audience. If you got a kid in the background right now, ask them if they want to code so they can build Minecraft right now. Y'all see that? Yeah. I'm not coming up. Thank y'all. Y'all see them kids react? I'm not coming up with these classes. I'm not being smart. I got this 12-year-old and this 8-year-old telling me I'm bored. Well, hell, what you want me to do? Well, can we do this? Okay. They teaching me what to put in this stuff. Them kids was excited because my kids is the same age. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not building this because, I'm Antonio and I'm smart. No, because there's a language barrier between me and my kids, and I keep them teaching me how to be fluent in them. He got a super deep voice. But look, now this one they ain't had no choice in this one. I know Susie's gonna get this one. All this stuff, y'all like programming, logic, hour of code. Python is kind of irrelevant now, but anywho. Now watch this here. Engineering. They gotta learn all this stuff. Electrical engineering. Learn all of it. This is the mathematics. See? K through 12 math. Look at me. This is my accelerated program. We'll skip past it. I can't see. You got to pause it on the replay. Pause it on the replay. High school, mathematics 1, 2, 2. You know what? Let me go ahead and this. You see that, Grace? This is my accelerated program. Don't fool me now. All right now. All right. Then resources here, right? This is the quiz stuff. So anyway, keep on going. Business and finance, because this is what Ashley just messaged me about microeconomics. But hold on, before you go, because look. Then here's more reading. I'm not playing no games, Susan. Here's more reading.
Hold on, how rich people think.
Given that ain't nobody trying to read.
No, yeah.
You know.
Right, no.
And it was scissor hands and stuff. You're gonna read Give and Take. Trust me, I'm lying. How rich people think. Y'all want this list? You want this list?
Come on, Mandino.
Well, I give you this list. Yeah, look, they taking screenshots right now. Yeah.
Did you hear about it?
I ain't here.
I want to go have a kid now.
Bro, I got so many screenshots. It's ridiculous.
She said I got so many screenshots. This girl say, Monica say, I want to go have a kid now. Yeah, I just emailed that. I mean, message that. Now watch this here, y'all. Watch this here. Watch. But I've been building this for you. There's no way I just put this together last night or something. I've been building this. But this ain't what I wanted to show y'all. Y'all ready? You see that? What it say right here?
Languages.
Now, before we get to languages, that y'all damn sure gonna screenshot. I know you is. I know you're gonna screenshot these resources right here. Then I come back and I say, all right, let's get even smarter. Let's make this stuff a game. Games. What I've done, and well, now y'all ready? First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teach them real English fast. Why? Because you can't learn a foreign language without syntax. And then, I hope y'all ready. It's all the languages my kids must learn.
Come on, sir.
I'll help you screenshot. Wow. All these languages are in K through 12. Antonio, when they start kindergarten, I'm kidding you not.
My 3-year-old about to start.
You understand what I'm saying? We start teaching foreign languages in kindergarten. They already learn English or Spanish or whatever they learning. My kids, I had to make sure learning wasn't unfun for them. They brain full of stuff. Okay, Christina had 2 questions. All right, go ahead, because I got a couple more things.
Her first question was, she said, for her kids who are 10th graders and an 8th grader, how will they be incorporated into these programs? And is there a placement test or procedure? Oh, one more. And how many times can they take a course?
Unlimited times to take a course. And of course, I'm going to have all of this as memberships. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? K through 12 is going to be membership. Okay. Third time, everybody else gonna get it. $24.99 a month for K through 12.
Yeah.
What?
Wow. $24.99.
Hallelujah.
Right now, Jesus.
Right
the
now,
school gonna close.
Right now, that's the price.
Wow.
Okay, so
you gotta hold the question. I haven't answered her questions.
Well,
So remember real quick. Yes, the answer is yes, and yes, unlimited. And with the 8th and the 10-year-olds, should you want to, the 8th and 10th grade, should you desire, you could do what I did to my kids. I slowed down the 10th grader just for a few months, caught up the 8th grader, and then boom, had them both doing the same thing. Now I let them learn independently because my 8-year-old, he seems like he learns slower. He too damn smart. And you think he had ADHD. The problem is he heard you the first time.
That's it.
So all that reteaching to reinforce, he bored. He's completely bored. And he doing all this here, and then he'll do it with like he got no confidence because he real slick. He likes to play you. He'll make you do the work all the time. He come, Dad, I need help. I said, what's up? I can't reach that. Get out of here. You know how to put right, but he likes to. He's a Phil Sorrentino early. You use your energy, Dad. Go ahead, ask your question. Yeah.
So for households with multiple kids, is it $24.99 per kid, or is it going to be like a package after like the first kid is $24.99 and then each kid after that is so much a month?
I haven't figured that out yet, but here's what I do know. Here's what my concept is around. Okay, because the prices may change. My concept is around the same concept of the business university, that you should be able to do 4 years of college, writing one $3,000 check. My concept, yeah, that is fair enough. I believe you should be able to do 12 years of a charter school, learning languages and all sorts of stuff. Because this is most certainly a charter school. Y'all understand? A high class Secretary of State has their daughter go here school, learning Armenian and stuff. I believe you should do all 12 grades for the same $3,000 check.
That is awesome, sir.
That's what my mind said. So the price may change, but as far as me charging per student, I don't see that happening. I may do something like this price for one profile, $5 extra for 4 profiles or something like that. But me trying to tax on, no, that's not the vision of ATS. That's not the vision. The vision is to educate the whole world. The vision. If we do it right, y'all will force us to get bigger. I don't have to. If we stay better, Steve, y'all will force us to get bigger. Now imagine Rakeza doing all this other stuff, and then people get here and go, "Oh my God, there's kindergarten here," and then they get that. It's just more love for everybody. But anywho, there you go. Now I just want to say, everybody, I know your mind is blown. This was supposed to be in MExit, by the way. This is supposed to be in MExit. If you're not going to the MExit conference, you're gonna miss announcements like this. You understand what I'm saying? I was gonna go, by the way, y'all, boom. If you think we're shocking you right now, I'm telling you, MExit conference. And if I'm telling you this, I still got to bring back up. But in this case, it's even going to be even bigger. So right now, I'm telling you small news. So I'm telling you small news. If I was the Eames, I would immediately get with me. Immediately get with me, because I'm only missing 2 teachers. I'm only missing two teachers. Oh, okay, there you go. Outstanding. Now, your learning management system, very, very briefly. I gotta go back to my notes real quick. Very, very briefly. Your learning management system. Yep, that was on my list. K through 12 orientation. Susan talked about that yesterday, and then boom. All right, I need to tell you all more about your learning management system, as you all should be getting on there now. I told you can buy classes with points, right? What I did not tell you, I snuck it in on y'all just to make sure I was in the right ballpark. There will be classes you pay for. What I did not tell you is, and I got it written down, and I was thinking about people like, and this is my next statement, is hard to get into. It is hard to get into. Is everybody processing what I'm saying? Let's go to the homepage real quick of the website. Everybody seen something, but didn't. I'm sneaky, y'all. You can't see stuff and think I put it there by accident. That's not what the Quran don't have a number verse in there by accident. it's not even by accident. You understand what I'm saying? And it, didn't happen that way. I'm gonna show you. Y'all ready? Here's the home page. Remember, Susan brought it up in the meeting. That's gonna change real soon. And the next week it was that's because something over here. Everybody saw it. What's it? What that say? Can I break the good news? We're gonna have guest professor spots.
I like it. Look at you acting up this morning.
Y'all fooling me.
Sorry about all this.
All right now.
I'm thinking about the Justins and the Fields and the Susans. This is gonna be hard to get into. Okay, of course, Phil and Susan ain't got to apply, but hard to get into. You know what I'm saying? Very hard. Just don't have to apply either. And what I'm going to do, y'all ready? I'm going back to the original vision for the Brooke Carith University, which is now called ATS. Do you remember? The original vision was to bring in my professor friends and monetize their intellectual knowledge, charge students $50 a class. Y'all ready? Then pay them a percentage of the class for each enrollment.
That's right.
That's a shout right there.
Okay. Did you say pay them?
Pay the professors.
Okay.
Yes, professors. For each enrollment, for each student, and here's my most favorite part. And then the school books are written by the professors themselves, converted into PDF, whatever they want to do, however your skill set is. And so when you sell the book for your class, y'all ready? The split is 70% professor, 30% to the school.
Wow.
So you make, and you have an option. Your school book can be optional or required. And if you look on Sharing Our Wealth, there's a school book section that y'all really didn't see. That's a lot. So I strongly tell all of you, you might want to start homing in your skills like Justin and Phil and Susan. And I heard Steve's story. Steve got some skills. It would honor me if I can have a British accent. The Queen's tongue as a guest professor upon the class. It would honor me. Monica said, I'll take that class. Think about this. Is it, Antonio, I'm cool with you. I want to teach. No, that's not how it works. Because if you don't know anything about me, I always protect the brand, and prestige is a huge part of the brand. While we are affordable, the psychological effect that I like to portray is, I can't believe you're not charging $15,000 like you should be. You understand what I'm saying? So when you finish teaching, people should say, man, I'd have paid $18,000 for that class. I can't believe that was included in my membership. I can't believe that was just $6, $17. You understand? Something like that. Incredible. Man. Guest professors. Antonio, why would you do that? Group economics. I'm not the smartest person here in ATS. I just got the microphone the most.
Yeah.
I'm not the smartest man or woman in ATS. Ashley says, sign me up for field and justice classes now. All caps. That's it. That's my last announcement for the day. So if you have a skill set that you do, like drop shit, well, e-commerce, because I can't put Justin in one box, or wholesale real estate, or if you're like, is Ken on? or if you know automotive and sales. Now, if he ain't got happy, as money knowledgeable as he is, he understands. Okay, let me tell you why I did this. The school was really called Brooke Harris University. We were the Fighting Owls, and then my trademark lawyer was like, "Hey, that's way too close to Rice. It looked like the Rice Owl. It had the same colors," and I had no idea. I was like, I guess I was wondering where this vision came from. Yeah, it came from Rice. I just thought it was inspired when I was designing it. Now we're the Fighting Lions. I knew I wanted something fighting in there. Now we're the Fighting Lions, and that's completely original and no problem. And then I was inspired by my alma mater's colors. I just made them darker. Okay, I just made them. Actually, if you want to know where the colors from the logo came from, I had a little help. I used a friend of mine that's a good logoist, a logo creator. And I said, man, pick whatever other color you want. That's where the red came from. I knew I wanted blue and silver because I was thinking, what if Facebook and LinkedIn started a university? So if you look at the Fighting Lions logo, it's kind of the combining colors of Facebook logo and LinkedIn logo together. That's why I got that from. Yeah. If you look at the colors, it all makes sense now. That's where that comes from. Original idea was to start a school. It was called $50 Scholar at first, is what it was called. It was the first. Y'all, if you stick to your vision and your plan, you will go through many faces, many make-lives, many names. But if you stick to it, you will eventually get to the point where there's many monies in your bank account. It was thank you, Grace. Thank you, because they didn't get it. It was originally called $50 Scholar. Why? Because I wanted you to pay $50 per class to become a scholar. $50 Scholar. Bought the domain name and everything. You still may be able to Google $50 Scholar and see it up, even though I think I I'm not sure. I know I let the website go down. But anywho, $50 Scholar. But then I realized, well, $50 per class is too much. What if I start doing monthly subscriptions? That's where the $59.99, right? Senior, that's where the $50 come in universal. That's where that comes in there. This is why most of your stuff is included in your membership. But what I haven't brought back was having my professor friends teach. Well, I got Dr. Lou come back in a major way. Well, now, the only way you get to teach in ATS, this is why I say it ain't hard. The only way you get to teach in ATS, is you must be a millionaire. You must. You must. You have no choice. You cannot teach in ATS unless you're a millionaire. Justin was a millionaire before he got here. Well, I seem to remember giving Phil and Susan a lot of shares. I'm gonna tell you how many they gave them. Just know they qualify. Come on. They qualify. And if you knew what we was doing behind the scene, I ain't gonna tell you that. They're gonna super qualify in a second. But anywho, y'all get what I'm saying? You can't teach unless at least your net worth is $1 million or more. Why would I do that? In fact, the people ask me, why would you do that? I said, because we're not looking for professors, we're looking for practitioners. And if you're going to teach a subject, you actually have to be making money in that subject. You can't have most of your money come from education. That's why these gurus be out here getting y'all money. You understand? Mm-hmm. I love Robert Kiyosaki and Robert Kiyosaki's teachings, but he is now a professor. Mm. Do you understand what I'm saying? I need you to go back out there and start buying real estate. I want the bulk of Antonio's money should not come from education. If you're going to follow me, this is my last words, and trust me, the bulk of my money should come from what I teach y'all. Not that I'm teaching you. But the mere fact that I master sales funnels in my sleep now, you should know I got $1 million sales funnels. You should know that. You understand what I'm saying? If I tell you how to get customers and my customer acquisition cost is $200 and my average ticket price is $17, don't follow me. That's a bankrupt company. Now, if my customer acquisition cost is $200 and I'm selling private jets, follow me. This is fantastic. That's a $50 million transaction over $200 price. In my case, my customer acquisition cost on average is 2 to 14 cents. The reason why 2 to 14 cents exists that wide range is because we get most customers for free. And I have to put a price there for Ricasa because I'm not giving y'all 50%, right? You understand? So that's where that price comes from. There you go. Anywho, Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can't play it better. You can dominate. Thank you very much. See y'all later. I told you it was a bunch of bombshells coming. I told you it was. See y'all for the esoteric stuff. Thank you so much, Justin, for your feedback earlier. Appreciate you. Y'all have a good one.
Love you.
Love you more.
Meet Lucy Bella, owner of Fancy Flowers. Business was slow until Lucy received an email. Wedding date, February 14th. Flowers, only red roses. Valentine's Day, the most expensive day for red roses? So she used her American Express business card, which gives her the ability to pay over time with interest, so she can buy those red roses now. Talk about love in bloom. Built for business by American Express. Don't do business without it. While this story is fictional, the value of Amex business cards is real. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business cards.
At Capella University, education is as smart as the world around us. With the FlexPath format, you can take classes at your own pace, set your own deadlines, and even leverage your previous experience to move faster. Now that's smart. Learn more at capella.edu.